Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Route 1 FM, and yes, we stayed in the Championship. If you caught my last video where we just took over at Sunderland as my new job after getting sacked by Wrexham for trying to better myself, you now find us at a better stadium, better facilities here at Sunderland. So the new series is now called Sunderland Till I Die or Until I Get Sacked. But we will continue it in the same universe with the Wrexham. So it's a continuation. First of all, can I get you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Tell me how you think I'm going to do here at Sunderland. Especially now with my first pre-season underneath the belt. As you can see, I've trimmed the average age of the squad. The average age is 24 now. It was quite high, nearing the 30 mark. I've got a young player. My oldest player is 29. So what did I do? You could probably see a key player there with our highest capped and highest earnings marker, if you can see, is Harry Wilson. Yes, we talked about him in the last episode about getting him in. We finally got him in. So that's going to lead me in nicely to the next part, and that is the Sunderland transfer window. So let's get over. Let's see who I've bought in. Sunderland Till I Die transfer window. James Trafford arrives from Manchester City, followed by Joe Lewis from Wrexham. Raiding my old club again is Jack Vale coming up north, followed by Danny Mellier, a backup striker from Wrexham. James Jones, former player of Route 1's, comes in. Santiago Munez arrives from Santos Lagos for 1.2. Harry Wilson arrives from Fulham for 2.7. New club captain Rob Dickie arrives from Southampton for 2.4. Ed Burns makes a trip up north from Brighton on a free transfer. Pablo Moreiro, formerly of Juventus, comes in on a free transfer. And Reece Devine joins on a free transfer from United. And there you go. That is our summer of 2025 transfer roundup, apart from one more player. And that player, as you can see, is on the in list, is 5-star potential Wolves researcher Dave Azzopardi. He joins from Hull for 1.1 million. Now, all right, make your jokes. He is a research. He's a new gen in the game, so I had to bring him in. He is a right back, left back. He can play either side. We're going to try and produce him a little bit more. His career stats, we're going to have a look. He has literally started at Hull. He's not played a game, and he's joined us for 1.1 million. So it's going to be fun actually having him in there. Sorry, he's got a regen face, but hey, it's Dave Azzopardi, who, if anyone knows of any researchers or SI members or people who work at Football Manager who was in the game, drop a comment below. Let's see if I can sign them. I wonder if we can get a team full of workers and associates to FM. But on all seriousness, now he's going to actually be a bit part player, so he's going to be in there. Looking at transfers out, let's have a look who left us, who was it with us last season. Danny Bakeman, he's gone to Dynamo Moscow. Craig Cathcart, he left us on a free. Michael Keane, 2.7 million to PSV. Ivan Sanchez went to Sporting Gijón. Otherwise, it's a lot of other sort of loaned players there. The reason why we got quite a big little transfer budget is because of this man who left us in just before the transfer window started, he signed a pre-contract. Leighton Clarkson, he left us to go to Aston Villa for 10 million. So in a way, it freed up the funds for us to do. We've still, I've got to admit, ain't done too bad going into this. I've still got, if we get the finances up, around about 3.5 million left to do, and this is where we are. So we've got to develop young players. We've got to sign people under the age of 23, so they're play solid football, direct football, which they're showing disappointing at the minute, but we've just had the first game of the season. So please reserve the judgment. Satisfied with counter-attacking football. We're working within a wage budget, which we're struggling, and they want us to finish mid-table this season. So our predicted in this, bear in mind last season was 19th, we've now moved up to 16th. So who knows what we can do. But our first game of the season is against Stoke away from home. So let's get into the action and see how we got on. So here we are, first game of the season at Britannia's or Bet365 Stadium with Stoke on the attack. They're pushing it wide. Out comes, and there's the goal. A left-footed cross in, and Jacob Brown nods home. His first of the season for Stoke. So started on a little bit of a bad way, but here comes Dow. Down to Muniz. Muniz making his first appearance this season. Got his work permit sorted. Morayo's in there as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new faces starting in this Sunderland team from last season. So it's a good little setup. They've worked well through pre-season and been unbeaten. But Muniz is in. Muniz, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. So unlucky there. Stoke, we're a throw. It's been picked up by De Silva. Ball goes in, and it's a penalty. Muniz has won a penalty with Harry Wilson going to step up. The Welsh international, left-footed, puts it in. It's 1-1 now. Sunderland getting back on level terms. What can we do now? Can we build upon that? That is the question for this season. Trafford with the goal kick comes out to Clerkin. Clerkin with a little run as well into Vale. We've gone now to a 4-3-3. Muniz is through the middle, but he can't get onto the end of that ball. Unlucky there. Ball's played out again. Picked up by De Silva. Clerkin to Dickey. Dickey in it goes. Out to Wilson. And Higgins is there. Higgins to the byline. Ball comes in. Vale. He scores. Vale makes it 2-1 after 81 minutes. What a goal that was. Getting to the byline. Getting the ball in. We might have just found the new formation of 4-3-3. Muniz wins the ball back. He's got no one to pass up to, so it goes straight through to the goalkeeper. Stoke play it out. Stoke looking to get back on level terms, have broken the offside trap. They are in here. Ball goes in, and out it goes. Row X football, should we say? Row Z football. But we pick it up again. Just nips in. Jones into Dickey. Dickey looking for an option. Down the right-hand side. He comes back to Dickey. Dickey then goes back to Clerkin. Clerkin. In it goes into the middle. Gabry still here from Manchester City on a second season loan. Muniz gets it out wide to Higgins. It comes back to Wilson. Wilson to Neil. Neil was shot. Oh, he's faked it. And it's gone to Muniz. And Muniz makes it 3-1. Oh, what an outstanding start. It goes straight over to the Sunderland fans in that corner to celebrate. Stoke with a corner, trying to get back, trying to find consolation, and that attack come to nothing. De Silva in with the throw. Jones, he loses it. Jones making his debut as well now. Ball goes up. It's going to take a bit of time for these players to bed in with each other, but Sunderland look like they've got something about them now. Ball's played up, and there's Trafford. He's got a save to it. They say Trafford is just as good as Ederson when he was at Man City, so hopefully he will be just as good for us. So Dickie, the new club captain, tell me what your views is on that. So we'll go from there. Ball gets played out, and it looks like we are just going to play hold ball, nil, looking for Vale, can't get to nothing, and Stoke are on the attack again. Stoke, one of the favourites to go up this season, so to lead them 3-1 at the minute is fantastic. In comes the throw. Stoke looking for an option. They're coming back down the right. There's a big gap there, and it's knocked out of play. So unlucky there for them, but lucky for us, it's just a goal kick. Trafford, what's he going to do? Is he going to go long, or is he going to go short? Trafford's going short. He's going to Clerkin. Clerkin plays it out, and that's it. The final whistle is 3-1 to Sunderland. And there we go. 3-1 in my first game this season in the Championship. Followed that, to be honest, with a game against Blackpool at home in the EFL Cup, which we won 1-0. Munez getting on the score sheet again. You can see how well we are doing. The sad part of that is Dave Azzopardi made his debut and got sent off. So if you want to give him some stick, feel free. But just look at that in our pre-season. We got a win against Darlington, a win against Chubbury, a win against Armes SC, a win against Auxerre, an 8-1 win there against Red Star FC, Getafe then a 4-2 victory, and 2-0 against Celta Vigo. So form has been brilliant going into the new season. The question is, can we go further with it? Guys, what can I say? That is our first video. We are going to carry on and see where we get to, hopefully by the next video. There will be a special video next week because I am off to see the England under-20s play at Colchester United. So me and my good friend the Governor is coming in. We're going to do a video on the way to the ground, talking at the ground, and we're going to see how many of those under-20 England players are good in the game and where they are. So that'll be an interesting episode in this universe. But if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of it. We can only go from there. Hit me up on my socials. Route 1 FM on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Hell, we'll have a bit of fun with this. So no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, remember, it's for the love of the game. And I will see you next week.